Hey guys. So here is my third Halloween look. It's I am a Black Widow. So I'm in my funeral gear, and I have my black rose for the funeral. Husband number 5, of course. So yeah, this is kind of one I just made up as I went along again. It's Black Widow, woman who kills her husbands, for those of you who may not know, and you know, feigns grief. Probably gets a lot out of the life insurance. But yeah, so it's quite a pretty look as far as Halloween ones go. You have your fake tears, just dark gothy look, eyes, quite harsh red lips, and yeah, just black. A lot of black clothing. So I hope you like it, guys. Watch on if you want to see how I did it, and I will chat to you soon. Bye. So for my base for this look, I just want to keep matte, nothing special. I just use my Makeup Forever HD foundation. It's I'm number 115 kinda. It's a bit pink for me, but it's the only one that's light enough. And then conceal where I need to conceal, but I haven't powdered yet, so that in case there's any fallout from my eyeshadow, I can clean it up easily. Then for this dark purple, I'm using MAC's cream eyeshadow in Plum Electric. It's one of them. It was from the Metal X collection, so it's this one. Now the colour is absolutely gorgeous, but it is such a dry eyeshadow, and it's been dry. Like, it's probably drier now than it was when I got it. When I got it, I still found it extremely dry, and it is kind of difficult to work with. So if your finger is okay for applying it, otherwise you need a really short, stiff brush. But just pick it up on the brush anyhow and start packing it on the moving part of your lid. You can start dragging it up over your crease line. You don't have to be too neat yet. I'll blend it out in a sec with the brush. The problem with this eyeshadow as well is once it's laid, if you start working over it again, you pretty much take away what you've already laid down. Okay, so I'm just getting a Daniel Sandler blending brush. Any fairly rigid blending brush will do. Something that can actually push the cream around. And I'm just going to apply it underneath the eye as well. And just blend the edges. Okay, so next step then for the purple shadow, I'm using Ransom from this Urban Decay palette, and I'm just using the same blending brush that I was using before, and just start applying that above the crease. So I'm going right up to the brow bone, about a third of the way over, and then I leave a space there underneath the outer end of my eyebrow. Make sure it's blended really well. And then same, I'm going to start bringing it underneath. Make sure it's smoked down really well. Next up then, get a black smolder pencil, or rather eye pencil. This is MAC's Smolder. And line water lines, and be fairly liberal. You can work it into the lash lines, top and bottom. We want it fairly black. You can work a bit over the top lash line as well. Just keep it close to the lash line. It's just to blacken everything out. This will be covered anyhow in a minute or two. Just using that initial laydown brush, smudge out the black then over the lash line as well. And just underneath the brow, I'm using a matte white, MAC's Gesso. Any matte white will do. definitely don't want any shimmer or too much iridescence here, since there's enough in the actual purple of the eye. And then I'm going to apply black glitter to the moving part of the lid now. So there's a few ways you can do this. You could use a glitter glue. I have Ben Nye's one. You could use latex glue if you want. Or this is just a handy way for people who don't have either of them, because I know a lot of you probably don't have glitter glue or latex glue necessarily if you're not eyelash wearers. So what I'm doing is I'm getting a clear mascara and try and get as much of it out of the tub as possible. Just pop some on the back of your hand, like so, and then just do that till you have a good bit on. Well, enough for one eye anyhow. Go back and get more for the other. So I have it done on this eye now. I'm just going to grab some of the mascara again, just up on that same brush, and then just pat it down over the moving part of my lid. So it's just everywhere below the crease line. And then, so get a black glitter. I'm using Ben Nye's glitter. It's just the black one, Sparkles Black Diamond. And pick it up on a brush. I suppose picking it up on a damp brush would probably be good, because it would hold on to the sparkles so they wouldn't fall everywhere. But either way, just pick it up on a brush and then pat it on over the mascara. You have to do this fairly quickly before the mascara dries, because you know yourselves, mascara tends to dry fairly quick. Okay, so that's our glitter on. Now you can see in this eye it's much less harsh, the edge of the glitter. So to make the transition from the glitter to the purple just more smooth, I applied a black eyeshadow at the edge of the glitter. So just I'm using the same blending brush again, and just get a black. I'm using the Inglot matte black, and just run it along the edge of the glitter. It'll move a few of them, it's fine, we'll move them in a sec, but the majority of them are stuck down onto the mascara, so don't have to worry too much. And then when you have enough down, just in around the outskirts of the glitter, start blending. The eyebrows, I'm just getting an angled brush and black eyeshadow, same one again, and just running it through the hairs of my eyebrows. And just define the whole eyebrow. And here's a shock horror, guys. I'm actually wearing false lashes in this look. So the ones I'm wearing, I got in Screen Face. They're these black ones, number 119. But they are too long, or they were a bit too long, so I cut from the outer corner, this end, and just cut like that much off the end. So then I have my glue on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to run the band of the lash along the glue. And then let that go tacky for a minute or two. So if you want, you can put mascara on first. I don't like to do that because it just makes it really difficult for me to apply lashes. My eyelashes get too curly. but because I have black eyelashes naturally, it's okay. They kind of, I don't really need to blend it in with the false lashes. And I don't really like to apply mascara into false lashes anyhow, because they're a bit of a pain then to reuse. They look quite nasty. Okay, so I'm just going to use my lashes with a tweezer to apply them. Okay, so I have the lashes on, and then the next step, I'm getting a purple aquacolor. It's Kryolan. It's from my palette, and then I'm just applying it underneath the lash line, the lower lash line. You'll understand hopefully in a minute. And then I'm just kind of smudging it as I apply it with my finger, because as it's a watercolour, it needs to be blended while it's wet. Okay, so I applied some black aquacolor to the outer edges just to darken it up a bit, and mascara on the bottom lashes. Now, just to save time, I'm just going to fix up anything I need to fix up with my concealer and powder everything off camera and contour, and then I'll be back for the rest. Okay, so I used Ben Nye's Neutral Set to powder, and then my Accentuate Sculpt, where's this guy, to contour. Now, so that's it there. And for anyone who was asking about this before, because I use it a lot, it's been re-released with the D2 MAC collection that's out at the moment, so you might still be able to pick this up. There's another one that's kind of a lighter colour. It's got like a bone colour and just another contour colour on the side, but this is my favourite one. It's the Accentuate Sculpt. Okay, so now for the lips, I'm using another MAC. Sorry, this is a really MAC heavy look. It's kind of unintentional, but I'm using lip pencil in Brick. And I'm just going to make quite sharp points at the top of my Cupid's bow. But then just fill in the rest of the lips as normal. Okay, so now I have quite a harsh lip line in place. I mean, I imagine this character to be, you know, quite a harsh character, so that's why I'm going for like the strong contour and harsh lip line. And now I'm just going to use my liner brush, my lip line brush, and I'm going to use this dark kind of wine red from my Kryolan mini palette, and apply that all over. Now, another thing, I think I've said this before, but when you've overextended your natural lip line, never use gloss, because it'll give away the fake line, because the light will hit where your natural curve is, and it just looks a bit silly. Okay, so now then to create the tears, unless you can cry on demand, I'm using glycerin. You can get this at a crafts or at a makeup store, professional makeup store, or supermarket. So I just got this in my local Sainsbury's. It's like $1 something, if it wasn't even £1. I'm just using a Q-tip and then place it on the edge of my eye. I'm just going to use 2 drops. Oops. And let that fall, and then to give it a bit of colour, I'm just going to apply aquacolor at the top, and that'll just run itself down. There, so the aquacolor is running down the same track as the... Okay, so this one isn't falling. You can do more than that if you want, but it's not really necessary. Use it's sugary. Okay, so once it's ran, just soak up the very edges with a cloth, and then you have this trail left behind. Okay, and then I'm just going to get a black liquid liner, and then I'm going to draw a tear on, just like traditional tear shape. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I will warn you, glycerin is pretty stingy if you get it in your eye, but at this, it's not really doing any harm. It's just kind of suits me here because it helps with some more of the tears. But yeah, that's pretty much the finished look. So I'm just gonna get some lace and a funeral flower, and I'll be back for the photographs. But yeah, this is my Black Widow Halloween look. So it's quite a glamorous one for those of you who like to still look, you know, sexy or pretty or whatever, you know, you don't want to look too hard for Halloween. And try and get something kind of gothic, not gothic, but yeah, fairly gothic, just black, lacy if possible. And that's pretty much all you need. You can still wear something quite nice. Probably don't need to go to a costume shop for it. Even a second-hand clothes store will have a lot of lacy stuff. But that's my look, guys, so I hope you like it, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.